After a few months of trying to control his pink form fully, they finally hear it. The diamonds are finally here. They've arrived. Now, Steven transforms. And with that, Steven flies up in the air and just punches the ship with all of his might. It is something. By putting a dent to it, the diamonds are angry. They came down instantly and said, "You insolent brat, you'll pay." And through all battles that's going on right now, something is going on inside Steven's house. His lapis lazuli. She never turned good. I never mentioned turning good. I think so. And because of that, Lapis is still out there hating them. Hating the crystal gems. And with that, she went in, freeze some of the gems, freeze Jasper while at it. And with that, boom. Insane, Jasper is free. Corrupted at least. She managed to fuse with him, becoming corrupted in the... Man, that's just bad, huh? She fucked up. Making corrupted Malachite. Corrupted Malachite just runs out the building, freeing other corrupted gems. And the diamonds, Stephen and the others all see he corrupted. Diamonds see what their power could do to these poor gems. Their people turn into this because of them. And they start thinking, maybe they're the bad guys. Stephen is finally saying, now you get it. And Steven just calms down and tries to just do it how he would usually do when he was a kid. Talk things out. And because of that, they finally learn the backstory. Rose card is pink diamond. Duh. And they finally understand why Pink wanted Earth to be free from the Gems colony. With that, everybody's just gonna go back. Whoa! A anticlimactic ending. No big booms, just talking things out. You know, gang? So where are we going next? Every gem are now out. They have to go search for them again, so they can make them good again. No longer corrupted. Takes a couple of months to get back all the gems they lost because of some 2 gems. But after a month, they finally got it. And with all the gems and diamonds, with all the diamonds and Steven, because of the power, the corrupted gems become non-corrupted. Everybody is now normal again. Is that cool or not, man? And because of that, they see Lapis Lazuli and Jasper. They think maybe they're good now because they saved them, but they just say some insults and fly away. Well, not fly away. Lapis carries Jasper and flies away very slow, because Jasper is humongous, big chunkies. And with that, Steven thinks, I'm gonna see them sooner or later. And we end this off with everybody's telling Steven a happy birthday. My man is finally 14. Whoa!
Here we are in the future. Here we are in the future, and it's bright. Nothing to fear, no one to fight. I can't believe we've come so far. Happily ever after, here we are.
Steven is finally happy in his life. Everything that's bad is now gone. The diamonds he once thought were monsters, they're his friends. They inform a little school called Little School. Their home school, yeah. And Steven is happy, finally free from all his responsibilities. He's no longer in his mother's shadow. He's finally his own self. And with that, he keeps singing, type shit. We skip forward the song, and they're now laying on the hill. And they hear something. Wow. What do we have here, Jasper? I don't know. Some crystal gems. You got that weapon I gave you? Oh yeah, I do. What the fuck was that sound? Hell no, man. Well, moving on. Forget that ever happened. Erase that shit. Lapis uses the rejuvenator on all the gems. Because she isn't Spinel type shit, She cannot dodge like Spinel do in the movie. So she gets captured early. But the good thing is everybody got hit except Spinel, cause Spinel just punches Lapis and Jasper, and they both just disappear. The rejuvenator dropping down. Steven is surprised, but he cannot use his powers. Spinel tells him he got hit by rejuvenator hard. His gem half took the blow. His human half stayed normal, but he's weaker. He cannot stay alive without his gem half. So they need to get his other heart back. And in that moment, the gems wake up and they see, oh dear Lord, everybody's rejuvenated. Damn you, Lapis and Jasper. And they have to do whatever it takes. And they get all the team back together at the end. And they see a giant light glowing in the distance. They run straight there. And they see Malachite. She's back. But Steven doesn't have his powers back. No. The Malachite is now too strong. The others can't take her. Everybody's almost defeated, almost shattered. In that moment, Steven just cries out and says, oh, I really lived through every single thing I went through in my life. Why do I not have my powers back? And Spinel says, you will. Don't worry. But don't fight right now. Your health is slowly degrading. And Steven says no, and he screams out with all his might. Punches Malachi, but it broke his hand. And Steven cries out, "Why is everything changing so much in just one day?" And realize maybe the problem isn't things changing, maybe it's him not wanting to let things change. He gets it now. He finally understands that things do need to change sometime. In that moment, he gains his power, hand instantly healed, and makes a giant barrier, and makes his boxing gloves, and he goes back to normal and says, "This is the greatest thing ever. I have a greater control of my powers. I am back." Steven goes in this pink form, but when he goes in it, he glitches a little bit. He starts shifting, and he becomes buff Steven. I'm just fucking with you. It's just Steven, but buffer, stronger, beefier, and has the full potential of his whole gem powers. Steven is happy that he gained his power back, but he doesn't know what this is. But he knows he's gonna have fun. And Steven goes straight ahead, punches Malachi, and Malachi just fell down. And poof! And with just one flick of his hand, Malachi separates into two again. And Steven sees both of them just lying on the floor. He says, "Are you two ready to change?" And they just say, "No, you dumbass. We're not gonna change." And Steven just looks at them and thinks, people who are gonna change should not be in this world. They shouldn't exist. They do no good for this planet. Some people may do good even though they don't change, but these two, they're a different case. They need to die. And with that, Steven just, without everybody knowing, he shatters both of them. And he is in his new form, he's super fast. Shatters the gem. He shatters both of them and hides everything and makes it look like they were super fast and they got away quick. And Steven acts super surprised. But that's how it all ends. Everything is back to normal. The most evil gems are now gone. But what happens in future? In Steven Universe future, we'll get to that soon. Okay, boys? You just sit tight. And I'll see all of you guys in the final part of this What If.